card number 10 is this cute little one here. I was really happy with how this one turned out. We've got an old olive card base. We've got DSP from the cut file, and then the other DSP from the cut file I've already trimmed out the little rectangles from that DSP. From the die cut pack, we need our garden green card mat, and then we have 3 old olive leaves, branches of leaves, however you want to call them. All right, so I need to cut down this piece of DSP first. So we're going to be cutting that one down to 5 inches. 5 inches by 3 1/4. Don't lose those pieces you cut off. They're perfect for the insides. All right, and I'm going to put that onto my mat, the garden green mat. Straight onto the middle. There's no up or down to this paper. It is just a bunch of flowers, which is great. Straight onto the card base, which is the old olive card base. Folding that, giving that a good spool with the bone folder. And then for this one, I actually popped this up on some dimensionals. Once again, you can, you don't have to. Completely up to you. And I just like to put on some on each side, 1 or 2 in the middle, and pop that straight onto the card base, straight in the middle, just like that. Then I'm going to place my 3 rectangles. Now, there really isn't any right or wrong to which order that you've done, but I've kind of got it going in a bit of a ombre sort of style down here. So this one's very purplish, coming down into a little bit of orange here, and then this one's all orange, and then this one's got a little bit of the lighter purple pinkish with orange. So I matched that down with the orange part here, and this lighter pinky orangey bit to this one. So it kind of goes in a flow effect. You don't have to. You could have it in absolutely any order that you wanted to. You could have it like that. It doesn't really matter. I just really liked that ombre effect, so I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to lay them up just so it goes top left, middle right, bottom left, and I'm just going to pop that up with some dimensionals. So I'm going to start with the top one. You could have this flat completely fine. You don't need to have dimensionals here. But I'm going to start with this one. Then I'm going to come down with this one. Oh, once again, I got the backing off without the dimensional. I think that's real talent to do that. All right. Now, this one's going to overlap a little bit. So I'm just using this one as a guide. But I want it kind of like that. As you can see, it's overlapped a little bit there. And then my last one. All right. Oops. There we go. And then this one's going to overlap this one just here. All right. Now I'm going to take these leaves and stick them straight onto each one. So these 3 little blocks have created my little focus points for my die cuts and my sentiments. So a little bit of Tombow, and stick those on. Just takes those few seconds for the Tombow to set, but it also gives you that little bit of wiggle room in case you place it in the wrong spot to start with. All right, that's number 2. And my last one. Straight on like that. Ah, see, it moved. That's okay. It's because I have Tombow now on my fingertips, and it was sticking to my fingertips as I move my hands away. There we go. Using the fingertips that don't have glue, but now they do. That's all right. Now, for the last bit is my sentiment. Because I had the 3 spots, I decided to do 3 sentiments. And I liked the birthday, so I did happy, happy birthday. So you could do that with any of them. I think there's only the thinking of you that's actually got 3 words in the sentiments, which of course you could do thinking of you. But you could just get creative with what you wanted to use. You could use hello, hello there, or just hello, hello, hello. If you wanted to just grab just like the little one like celebrate, you could just put that on the middle one or just on the bottom one and just leave it as that. You could have happy and then birthday and then celebrate. I actually like that, so let's go with that. So I'm going to trim down my ends though. I don't want them to be as long. I just want the happy there. And then I'm going to trim down my birthday quite short because I want that to fit across that one. And then I want my celebrate just to be a little bit smaller as well. So happy birthday, celebrate. So there we go. You can mix and match these sentiments to do all sorts of different things. So happy across the first one. Give it a few seconds to attach. And then birthday. These are just sticking off the edges a little bit. You could go and put a little bit of dimensional underneath there to make sure that it's stuck down on the edges, but I don't mind a little bit hanging off. As long as it's stuck, it will stay. And then my celebrate. Just like that. And then of course we're going to get some bling. This time I've used the strawberry slush to pick up the colours in the flowers. And this one I've just put a little bit just around the end, or this one's the beginning of the sentiment, and then the ends of these two. And it's just going to draw our eye down along the line through the middle of the card. And there's card number 10.